Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuhu. I am Fiona Aliyah Balabaran Lauban from St. Bernadette, grade 12 STEM student. The fascinating world of genetics begins with Gregor Mendel, the father of genetics. His groundbreaking experiments on pea plants revealed the laws that explain how traits are inherited. Today, let's explore the three fundamental laws of genetics and their significance. First, we have the law of segregation. Mendel observed that traits are determined by alleles, which are different forms of gene. During gametes formation, thanks to meiosis, these alleles segregate so that each gamete carries only one. Let's break it down. Imagine a single cell with a pair of alleles C and C for skin color. As meiosis occurs, these alleles separate into different gametes. The result, 4 cells, 2 carrying C and 2 carrying C. This law explains how offspring inherits traits from their parents, ensuring genetic variety. The second law, visual chromosomes aligning randomly on the metaphase plate and assorting into gametes. This is the law of independent assortment. This law shows how genes for different traits like height, color, and shape assort independently during gametes formation. Here's the key. During meiosis, chromosomes align randomly on the metaphase plate. This randomness means there's no fixed pattern for how alleles pair up. For example, the dominant allele A could combine with either B or B, creating endless combination. This explains why siblings can inherit different traits, making each of us genetically unique. It's all about the beauty of randomness in nature. So the last law, visual tall and dwarf pea plants crossing with offspring showing dominant traits. Finally, let's look at the law of dominance. This law explains why some traits appear more often than others. Mendel discovered that certain alleles are dominant, meaning they mask the presence of recessive alleles. For example, when a tall plant crosses with a dwarf plant, the offspring in the first generation are all tall. Why? Because the dominant allele T overshadows the recessive T. Even if an organism has just one dominant allele, the dominant trait will be expressed. This law helps us understand why traits like eye color, hair type, or even genetic condition manifest the way they do. Mendel's experiments transition into modern-day genetic labs. Did you know that Mendel's work lays the foundation for modern genetics? His insight paved the way for breakthroughs like gene editing, understanding genetic diseases, and even advancements in agriculture. Mendel's pea plants experiments weren't just about plants. They were about unlocking the secret of life itself. Additional, Mendel's portraits surrounded by vibrant animation of DNA, plants, and chromosomes. So there you have it. Mendel's three laws, it is segregation, independent assortment, and dominance, are the keys to understanding how traits are passed down through generations. Thanks to his work, we now have a clearer picture of genetic blueprint that make us who we are.